Welcome everyone, my name is Chicken Winger Z and welcome to the BawkAtDawn Podcast. This is episode 1 because, well, I don't know. I chose this to be episode 1. Yes, it is my channel and I will do all the great things. Um the first podcast that you're going to see is going to be about my fundraiser stream that I did in November last year in honor of my mom for a organ donation organization called Tellorg, and basically their mission is to increase organ and tissue transplant by changing the leading conversation around organ and tissue donation in South Africa. And I last year reached out to them to tell them, hey, I can't go visit my mom's grave this year because of a certain virus. So can I do a fundraiser stream for you guys? And they said, you're not sure. And from there, it's history. It was a good 25 days of streaming. Make sure to check out my the title, the description below. There we go. That's what I was looking for. But till then, let us get into the podcast. I would also like to say that between now of this video and any other videos I update, any of the revenue is going to go to basically something to the same level as Mr. Beast, but smaller scale, and take it from there. It may just disappear at the end of the year and may continue. You'll never know. But till then, let us get this podcast started. Try turning it off and on again.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. That's a lie. I work in IT. I know the truth. Now! No. Now we shall do the weather. Because Kuya, you... Hi guys. Are you prepared? Are you all prepared for the stream? Are you prepared for the podcast?
Okay, fix it.
Are you prepared? Because I'm ready. I'll do it like this. Oh god, right.
I didn't do shit. What are you guys?
Let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know, today is day 25 of the fundraiser stream. Why am I not hiding the weather? You know what, let's leave the weather. It's an aesthetic. I'm kidding. Goodbye, weather. Weather? You have been an aesthetic of the stream since the dawn of time. Bah! Oh, wait, no. No, wait. Sorry. Just gotta fix this camera a bit. Down. There we go. Let me give a shout out to at Boom Boom Boom. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so short. Also, Kuya! I did the thing. I did a slick back hair thing. Like Phoenix Wright. Kind of. I'm not cosplaying Phoenix Wright though. And yeah. Onward! Hey, tired and sick. Oh no! Objection! No! Love you guys. Right, so today was day 25 of the fundraiser stream, and I'd like to give a big shout out to everyone that has assisted me. By the way, this is my first time doing a podcast style thing, so and on camera. So excuse my ahs and like loss of words at times. Because then it's also, I'm not having a conversation with just someone else. It's just me talking. So I'm going to just, stop and pause and yeah. But let's get to it. And I might look away from the camera like I've been doing, I think, a few times now as I'm looking at the microphone, the bottle, my cup, back at the stream. Now back to you. Right. Hey, Nettles, we have a command for that. We actually have a command for that. I've never... Oh, it's been a while since I've been able to say that. Nettles, we have a command for that. A command. A command. Right. No. It's aggressive head pats, Nettles. Head pat. Aggressive head pats. There you go. Right, so it is day 20. It is aggressive head pats. Okay, all of the head pats. Haley. Aggressive head pats. You have to give me 3 head pats.
No, I don't.
Head pats. 1, 2, 3.
Not head pat. You hitting your head.
Okay, right. So today was day 25 of the fundraiser stream and the final day since it is also the end of November today. So Hope you guys managed to get done with all that you needed for today. Haley, I want to know how you're doing as well.
I'm good. I'm overwatching. Woo.
I'd like to thank Haley for covering me on the days that I was feeling tired or energyless, or like if I just like I wanted to stream but I didn't have like raw. So then I was like, Haley had to jump in order to do so. Right. So this one stream was in honor of my mom because 2 years ago she passed away from kidney failure and all the other complications because she was also sick with other things, high blood pressure and the whole shebang. So right, I decided. Well, last year I went to visit her grave, and this year because there was lockdown and COVID, I was like, well, I can't go visit the grave because things are a bit tight and people are strict and been traveling borders and everything. I was like, let me do something different. Let me actually run a fundraiser stream. I mean, as small as I am, I was like, I might raise something. So for the whole month of October, I was like, okay, let me try find places. 3 of the places I managed to find did not get back to me. So I was like, okay, well, this is going to be tough. So then I remembered a few months back, a few of the ZA streamers were trying to do a hashtag kidneys for shares stream because I don't know what other trend was happening on Twitter, but she was like, can we start a kidneys for shares stream? And they're like, we got you, bro. And then they did that fundraiser stream for shares. Big ups to her because I contacted her and she pointed me to Tellorg, and that's how I managed to get a place to do this. Well, like an organization to do this fundraiser for. If I didn't get a hold of Tell, I still would have done the stream and then donated it anyways. But I guess this makes it easier. By the way, speaking to the organizer, or like I don't know if she's a team lead, marketing lead, or whatever. But like if you talk, like we're busy talking about like not diseases, but like allergies and things like that. And she was like, if I want to die quickly, if I want to just end my life right now, just give me a bunch of peaches and it's over. And I'm like, oh, okay, you're straightforward. But yeah, no, right. So the story. Where would you all like me to begin? Would you like me to begin when I was in hospital during the time, or just before? Because there's a whole lot of story before and a whole lot of story after, so... Or would you like me to start with or would you like to know a little bit about myself first? Because I think that's also something I said I would do. Like a little who am I-ish thing, and then follow on the story. In the meantime, let us start about myself. Okay. I should get water for this one. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back because it's gonna be a wild one. I'm gonna get water. Weather back up? Okay. Oh yeah, and Neto's what? Okay, so 2017. I was trying to put the weather back up in front of me. I know, if I hide camera, then you see the weather. You don't even see the weather. Oh, because the weather's up here. Right. But then now if I mute if I put my... No, wait, webcam. There you go. Aha! You want to get water for me? And I can just start the story for them? Okay. One more... Oh, okay. Right. So... Sorry. Did I hand it to you too hard? Whoops. Oof. My bad. Sorry. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am Chicken Ringer Z, or in real life, because this is a digital version. And my name is Tom.
Version of yourself?
Yeah, digital version of myself. See, you can't edit this face, but you can edit that face. So that's why digital. My name is Tom Sipo Mtambo, which means, which is like a different set of things. So Sipo means gift, as you all know. Tom in yeah? Most people know Sipo means Tom. In Aramaic, I forgot, like Hebrew Aramaic. My name, no, not Hebrew specifically. I think it's Aramaic, because my name is actually supposed to be Thomas, but I found it out much later. That's a funny side story. So, Tom, which means I guess twin in Aramaic or something like that. And then Mtambo means rope or string because I have no idea. That's Zulu for you. Um, and my mom was working for a Jewish family for over 30 years. And I was born in that family, and so was my brother. But my brother, he moved to where my grand stays right now, and he was brought up there. And then when I was born, they told my mom that I should be brought up here, type of thing. That's a whole other debate for another day. So for the 4 years, I was brought up in a Jewish household, which is funny because my mom never spoke to me in any Zulu, but a whole lot of Hebrew was spoken in the house. Okay, not to my mom. My mom spoke English most of the time, but she could understand Hebrew. I could pick up and speak a little bit of Hebrew, but I cannot pick up any Zulu at all because my mom never really spoke to me in Zulu. But also whenever I'm calling my guardians to clear confusion, whenever my guardians went out or something, they'd take me with them. So I didn't spend enough time at home when I was like a baby to actually catch any African vernacular, which, late in the years, my gosh. So then, what happened was, hey, water! Production team is amazing! Gotta lower the camera because you gotta see Sonic. Hey, Needles, look! Sonic and Tails. Sonic and Tails tie. Right, so, in my upbringing, that's what happened where basically I had two mothers, in a way. And then I guess I had my one father who was the male guardian, and my other dad, he was around, but he was he stayed in, like, Durban? Well, not Durban, but the village section of KZN, so quite a while, quite far. So I only met him and interacted with him a few times, most of the time as a baby, but not when I was older. But anyways, fast forward, during my growing up, again, it's been, I've had interesting situations. Like in grade 1, I was called tennis ball because I was bouncing so much because I had too much energy. Not the same as when tennis ball had energy. Tennis ball, Tom.
I'd be concerned if it was.
What?
The cinema finish.
Yeah. No, I'd love. Imagine like.
No, you exhaust me as it is. I'm sorry, but.
Right. So back in primary school, I was tennis ball because I was apparently bouncy. I never knew why, but I was apparently bouncy and full of energy. That was the reasoning. And in class, they apparently had to put me on the ADHD tablet because apparently kids are not allowed to be active. So then, apparently, because I found out like a couple of weeks back, apparently, first they started me off with like ADHD, Ritalin and everything, and eventually they stopped and just gave me a placebo tablet. Made me believe it was Ritalin and it worked. So, ladies and gentlemen, the power to believe is in your hands. I feel like a president, and I'm always squinting when I talk. I apologize for that. Right. Open eyes. Hurrah! Scream. Listen. I'm kidding. Right, so then skip a few years. High school. High school was an interesting year because I came into it with two of my friends from primary school. And then like in terms of who I knew, and then I met two other friends that were from my primary school in that high school, and it was interesting because for those three friends I was with, I was technically the what do you call it? The outcast of the group? Yeah, give or take. I was like the outcast of the group in a way. So I'd be like, Tom, please go wait in the line at the tuck shop and things like that. Yada yada yada. And me knowing me, I was just like, yeah, you know what, whatever, I'll do it. Then eventually I got tired of their ish. I think like 2 years or 3 years later. And then I met other friends, but I started more traversing into the library of all things, because I never thought I would like or be in the library, but yet there I was in the library, doing library things, and well, no, that was after school. This is during like break time and stuff, And then eventually I branched off and I made other friends. But and it was funny because there were people that were like in the matric grade and everything that remembered me, and I'm just like, how the freak do you remember me? How do you know me from Ravonia? Like, what? It's been that many years and you still remember me. What's going on? But it was fun. I made some good friends and great memories there. I was always okay being with myself, and then eventually moving on to like making friends and everything. I don't know. It was like if I can make friends, I'll make the friends, and then if I move on, I move on. I never. I was like a friend nomad. And then let's see. Then eventually I just managed to get a good circle of friends and keep that going. Then let's fast forward to studying. Let's see, fast forward. Then I left high school, studies, da da da. Oh no, wait. What happened in the year of? What happened in high school? Between nothing too significant between my mom and I. Like high school, I guess you could say was that literal growing phase of understanding everything. Because yeah, I don't know. At home, there's always between my guardian and my mom like a bit of a power struggle between like the mom thing, but eventually I don't know. It just at the beginning it was awkward for me, but eventually I found a workaround, so it worked. Then yeah, moving on to 2013. I did my IT course, IT, blah blah blah. Work for invest. I'm working currently for a internet and investment company because I'm not sure I can blur out the name, and I guess I shouldn't. Yeah, I kind of may have accidentally said it in a thing, but I didn't. What? No, hey, it's on my Facebook profile bio, so
Not all these people have been Facebook.
you never know. They might be stalking me right now. Right, so, huh? I know. I'm not gonna talk about them. Then, moving on to 2014, I think, or 15. No, wait. Yeah, so this company I worked for, we were in an internship, and then a couple of years later, we came to the end of it, which at that point we became contractors, and then unfortunately I didn't make the contractorship, and then 2017, the year, I actually didn't have a job for a while, and it felt weird. Like I know the struggles, and that was a weird struggle. Luckily, I still had the support of my parents when I was at home, and eventually I got a call from one of the guys in this business to say, "Hey man, we need someone to go to the Mauritius office. Are you up for it?" And I was like, well, I've always said I wanted to travel the world, so yes, sign me up. And at the same time, there was this other job position which I cancelled for because I went for the contractor traveling to another country job, which I can say, ladies and gentlemen, if you get the opportunity and the company will pay for you for most of the expenses, go for it. Go see the world, travel. It is amazing. I wish I could go back. But there's so many. But then that's why we also did the cycle tour and other things. But anyways, fast forward to 2017. Yeah, this was a good year. Again, always travel if you get the opportunity. Like legit, take it by the can, grasp it with all your glory and go. Right. On that note, moving on to the next section, which is Mauritius. Traveled to Mauritius. It was a good time. 20 October, my guardians came over, and right. So in 2017, I was in Mauritius and I was doing IT support there. And at a point, I think it was in September. Right. So 2017, during the middle of the year. So I went to Mauritius in August, and in October, that's when my guardians flew over with their friends. Yeah, that's a whole other story. Because I don't know, it was my birthday and I just wanted to celebrate. And at that time, I found out that my mom was not feeling well, and I was like, but why? What's been going on? So then they were saying this and that, and medical, but it wasn't ever kidney failure. They never said it was kidney failure at all. So then, give or take, sorry, gotta fix this tie. Wait, I'm fixing the tie in the wrong way. Yeah, there we go. Fixed. Nope, not fixed. Nope, not yet. Here we are. There we go. Fixed. Ding ding. Sonic. So then so during that time it was like, okay, well, she's not feeling well. I was like, okay, I will visit. I'll do my best to visit a lot more. It wasn't even before. No, it was before. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, for some reason I'm forgetting in terms of timeline, I am forgetting when, but I did visit my mom a few times back in SA, especially when I found out when she had kidney failure. So at that point, those were some tough moments in my life, because I fly down and then it's like, okay, well, what am I gonna do? Go see her. So obviously in South Africa, they are very strict in terms of, you can just walk in and say hey to your parents and everything. You'd rather follow the visiting hours and all that. So the next morning, so I got home the next morning with my guardians. We went to the hospital to see my mom, and she was in a state, but she was happy to see me. She was, if I can tell you now, like, everything was thin, and like, I mean, this hand was like probably half as, this thing was half as thick as it was. Her legs was like, cause it was like, yeah. So that was the time. But in terms of her personality, I don't know. It's weird. So her body was like being all weak and everything, but her personality, it was strong. I'm using a coat hanger. It was strong. She used to, apparently, from what I was hearing from my aunt and my cousins, everything, she used to, some odd reason, wake up, help the nurses with the other patients, for no apparent reason, but because she just likes helping, I guess. I don't know, she can't stay still. She had to always move and do things and that. So when she could, she would try and help the other nurses, do this and that. She even apparently watched one of the other patients or something. I don't know, the stories I heard. But yeah, when I went to go visit, she was so excited. It was a moment. She, it's like I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like the puppy effect, like when you buy a puppy for the first time, then you leave it at home because you have to go to work, and when you get home, like, it's eyes widen up. I'm sorry, comparing I guess it's more to the affection of one. So yeah, and then when you get home, it's like, oh, like, hey, yeah, you're here. So the mom is like, she was so happy. She shouted my name, walking in and gave her a hug. She's like, oh, my child, my child. It was sad to see in hospital, but it was nice to have that energy come off of her, to be like, yeah, my son is back after so long. He's coming to see me. And then, I don't know, it was just a weird visit to SA, because it never revolved around just visiting SA. It was more revolved around visiting my mom, because she was not feeling well, and do all the things that prioritize my mom. And yeah, no, things always get, I don't know, in someone in the hospital, it's always, things between some families always a bit tricky, especially, like, I don't know, my mom will say one thing, and my guardian will say another thing. To say, they were sisters, so as much as they did have their arguments and everything, they were always there to support each other. And especially when I was in SA, I don't know, it was just a weird, it was just weird. But for the moments that I've spent time with my mom, they were good. Yes, we had disagreements here and there, but at the end of the day, whenever my ticket was set for, like, when I had to go back to Mauritius, she would always leave me with a hug and a good message of well wishes and to see me again, and that she's waiting for me to come back when I'm done with my contract and everything in Mauritius. Then December arrived, and I started not feeling all that well. It was like I was feeling out of it all of a sudden. Like from November up until December and a bit of January, it was like a whole. It was a whole go to wake up, go to work. I'm feeling good, and in the middle of work, just all of a sudden, you doof, like energy loss completely. Nothing. I eat food, I eat everything, but just nothing. And then in January, it seemed what happened was I contracted TB, but it's weird because okay, I guess it wasn't so weird. So in terms of me, when it came to TB, the only big sign I guess was the loss of energy. In terms of the other signs like coughing blood or like losing rapid weight, that wasn't something that would happen to me. I was okay. It's like once it hit me really hard and when I was in hospital, that's when I guess you can say it proper struck. Okay, wait, no, not the vomiting blood still, but I think I did lose quite a lot of weight. At least I didn't check when I was stop because I just stopped eating. Anyways, so I contracted TB. We don't know from where, we don't know how, we don't know who. But at the end of the day, I got it, and in Mauritius, those guys are strict. So, I'm in a suit because I'm doing my podcast and the explanation of why I'm doing the 25, why I did the fundraiser stream, for these past 25 days. But just give me a moment, let me end the stream properly and then refresh it. Nettles, Kuya, has the stream been choppy for you guys? Oh no, because I was doing the weather. Yes, because this is the final fundraiser stream day. I did the weather for more than one place. We are coming to choosing technical difficulties. Okay, please give me a momento. My mic sounds nice, check 2. My mic sounds nice, check 3. My mic sounds nice, check 4. My mic sounds nice, check 5. My mic sounds nice, check 6. My mic sounds nice, check 7. Stream, let me know when, like, I can continue, like, let me know when I can stop mic checking. My mic sounds nice, check 7. My mic sounds nice, check 8. Wait, are you telling me an ad just started on the... come on, no. It looks better and it sounds good too. There, now I can hear you. Okay, not my side. Wait, so are we back? Are we live? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Are the mic checks no longer needed? No ads. Alright. Mic checks no longer needed. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking to the production team, please let me know if I did a bit of oversharing when I explained, like, well, if you feel I might be over explaining, because it shows a trigger warning. But so yeah, so trigger warning. If I do explain anything, please let me know so I can like cool down. That is all. And sorry if I do overshare. It's just that I don't know, my brain does it that way. It explains how it expresses it because we use one word. It's like, no, it doesn't give it justice. Do it like this. It's like, yeah. But yeah, so I guess, trigger warning for some of the explanations, I guess. Okay. Thank you, Nils. But yeah, no, but legit though, just let me know. Where was I in the... Alright, TV, right. So, in Mauritius at some point, I contracted TB, and I couldn't stay in the private hospital as much as the company that put me there tried. So I had to move to a chest hospital. Oh, wait, I forgot to bring up the map from Mauritius. So I can't show it. Apparently, I don't know why. Things are things are broken. But technically, around here, no, actually, around this area is where the chest hospital was. That's all I need the weather for. Back to the camera. Right. So, let me stop the weather from trying to update automatically. Um, During that time when I was in the chest hospital, obviously my mom got, I don't know, it. So somehow, right, when I was in a hospital here, my mom there was like, I don't know, it's like she had some energy to always say, message me, call me, make sure, you speak to me because. And I guess she understood the whole thing of being in hospital alone in a place that you don't have any family at all to come see you. You have friends, and then that's about it. So she always she always had like extra energy to make sure that I'm okay and to contact her. And some people, what is it? Someone used my soap. I forgot it in the shower the one day. Like I went to shower, I left the shower, I came back, soap finished. It wasn't even used. It was finished. So that was an interesting. She was like, but then this ain't no high school or no. This is not high school, and I'm not at home, so I can't just like complain to anyone or just go. Cause again, I was in hospital. I was highly contagious. It was almost like masks on, stay flat, stay in the room. You didn't move anywhere, so my legs were practically like when I was free again. I was able to walk. But ooh, it was painful. It was like just no. So every single day, no, actually beginning of the week usually. After first 4 weeks, so 1 month, because I was admitted in February, March, April, May. February, March, April, May. Was it February? Yeah. So from February up until May, well, the first week of May, I for 1 month for 1 whole month you have to take medicine, which were like these pills that you take in the morning, evening. Sorry, and that's just to help with like the antibodies and protect you against the TB and to kill it off and everything. But thing is, it's a 6 month process. So even after you're done in the hospital, 6 months later, you still have to continue taking it. Not 6 months later, but you continue it for 6 more months, and then you'll recover. The stream reset again. Internet. Oh wow. Okay. So let's start with the shower theft. Yes, there's not even the shower theft, Nettles. They literally used it. That's it. And they left it there. Left it there for me to return to the scene of the crime of the empty bottle. They stole the life force of that shower bottle. And emptied it. The per bottle. So then, right, anyways, like I said, obviously because this is Mauritius and I'm very far away, it was a bit of a tough time because the only support was the company that I worked for, and then my parents sometimes getting one of the drivers that drove them around Mauritius to come drop me off food. Other than that, oh wait, and the friends who consider my sisters that came to visit me a few times. Well, more than a few times, almost every week, basically, like twice or 3 times a week. I was alone. It was just me and myself, and at the same time, my mom, back all the way in SA, because I'm worried about her, is also, well, she had the family and everything, but still, I wasn't there, and she was in the hospital. Now I'm in hospital, and my mom likes to worry, but here I am being all strong, and I'm like, when she calls, when I call her, it's like, no, I'm doing well, I'm okay. And then it's like, I gotta be strong. But I know for her, she was being strong because she was like, she doesn't want me to worry about her because she wants me to think about myself and to just recover and get well and see her. And it's like, okay, Alright, that's been the back and forth. Wait. Would you guys like me to cut a bit more forward to closer to the end, or of the passing, or would you like to know a little bit of the stories I've had in the hospital? Obviously, no names and everything, but the stories I've had here, like the experiences I had within the hospital itself. Because I had a few, and more like what I've seen and what I've heard, and what, not anything that I've been taught, but what I've learned. In a way, I know at some point I almost got in trouble because I kind of walked to the beach side to get some air, and they were like, "You're highly contagious." I was like, "But water. I didn't see any people." But I had to go back inside the hospital. Ah, it was annoying. I don't know. The beach was right there. All right, I should have added that. So, if you have any questions about what's happened so far, if you want me to explain anything, let me know. But for now, give me a moment. Let me put my doggo inside the house. Also, yes, I am wearing jeans. I'm not feeling a John Krasinski and just in my like short shorts or something. Doggo, return to me. Ugh. Ladies and gentlemen, precision doggo engineering. This is a doggo. Alright, I am back. Right, back onto the fundraiser stream. Day 25 and the final one. The story. So, again, would you guys like to know a bit of what happened with me and at the hospital? Or would you like me to skip on that one? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guessed it, ladies and gentlemen, up the butt. Now you might be wondering why I said that. Basically, Twitch didn't record that section of the part where I explained how I get the injection for the TB, like, medicine. And yeah, it was up the butt. Well, oh wait, no, not up the butt really, but rather you had to flip over on either left or right butt cheek, dependent. Shake one good needle up, not up the butt, but on the butt cheek, left or right. You can decide. They ask you, but it's quick. It's like tick, tick, done. And I had to go through that every single Monday of the week. Ah, God, the pain. I can imagine. I can still imagine the pain. So yes. And then we had to take medicine every morning at 5 o'clock. They'd wake us up to take the medicine because I guess it works early at some point. I'm not sure there's science behind that, but every morning, take the medicine. Then you just lay in bed. You couldn't really do anything. Sometimes you can walk in the garden or exercise. Luckily, a friend of mine got me a exercise mat, so I could do push-ups, sit-ups, and just like move a little bit, get the body strength at a, I don't know if it was decent enough level, but good enough that my body felt like it exercised, so it felt fine. But other than that, a lot of the time, I was just in bed on my phone or with the laptop, just. Ooh, and snacks. Ah, yes, snacks. The company I work for, they sent me like a big care package of snacks, and I loved it. That was pretty cool. One of the main ones actually visited me a lot and bought me chips every day, so I never ran. I think stream died again. Nettles, please let me know if the stream has died or not. On that note, my mic sounds nice, check 8. My mic sounds nice, check 9. My mic sounds nice, check 10. My mic sounds nice, check 11. My mic sounds nice. It did for a little bit, Okay, we're back. Okay, I think there's like a 30-second delay or something. Right, so in the hospital. Okay, now continue. Just let me know if it freezes at a point, and then like maybe make a quotation of the last word I said. Hopefully my own brain will remember the sentence structure from that last word. But yeah. so every day you had to take medicine, and at a point, I think in the middle of the month, you would need to give them a sputum sample, and then they take it to the lab, and then either on the weekend or that Monday following, they'll give you a yes or no based on the number scaling that they have for the sputum test. So anything but well, basically anything above. So then, where was I? Right. So on top of snacks and other things that I was saying, because words I keep forgetting. Nettles, what is the last word? There you go. I knew it. I knew it would work. I knew it would help. Nettles, please, may you let me know any of the last things in terms of what happened. So I'll just start from there. So you had to get in a lot of good exercise in because, like I said, basically you lay in bed and you're on your phone or you're sleeping, or that's it. That is it. Yes, just keep going. Thanks, Jay. Again, thank you. Um, because I don't know, it's so weird because your leg, like I don't know if like some of you know, but like if you do not move for most of your days, and then you understand, your legs forget how heavy your body is, and you almost topple over because of the fact that you've not lifted your body with the legs in such a long time, or properly in such a long time that it's just like woo woo woo. Um, that cancer is one way to explain it. Yes, you buckle. You can buckle really hard. Luckily, I didn't really buck. Okay, no. First time I got a problem, I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. This is not. This is like I appreciate walking right now. You know, like I appreciate these guys. But dang, you really underestimate how much your legs themselves carry you. Let alone your muscles, your body, and everything. Um, so like I appreciate that I still can and not buckle anything of the sort. Oh, that was the coke I heard. Wait, I forgot my sentence. So yeah, no. So getting back into, because in Mauritius they don't even do physiotherapy with you or anything. It's just straight up, like, okay, you wake up, you go to sleep. You wake up, you go to sleep. You get a vaccine, or like an inject. Like, what's the? Is it a vaccine? Yeah, well, I guess it's a vaccine type of thing. They inject you with one at some point.
The word I was looking for was antibiotics.
And then it's just living every day. Wake up, eat food if you want to, shower, toilet, everything. Be on your phone, rest. If you have guests, yay. If not, well, no, not yay. But you know you got games on your phone. Yeah, no, it was it it wasn't great. I'm not gonna lie. It was hard, especially when you don't like have actual family nearby at all. Even if you had like the support of like the company and everything, it's like the fact you don't have like your family nearby. It you could say it could weaken you, right, in terms of your recovery, because like the only thing you have is really on the phone, and I guess on the phone is not the same as up close and personal and in your face. So, well, not in your face in a mean way. Like you don't. It's like I don't know. It's always better if when it comes to healing to see a person. I think than just to hear the voice. Even though hearing a voice would be better in situations where things are understood and. But right. Either way, it was a hard moment, and I can say I was lucky enough to have like the support I had, or else I don't think I would have recovered in the time that I did. Uh, which that was an entirely different, which is an entirely new story because the way things ended up when it came. Okay, I'll explain that. But like the way things ended up to the time when I had to get back home was really strange. Jay, dude, I can tell you, man, it's just ah, I'm glad I'm out now. I'm glad I'm out now. Um, so yeah, no, so the student from Ghana, so because Mauritius has like a university for African students. They're in Mauritius, so like Kenya, Ghana, all mainly the North African areas. I think one or two from South Africa, from what he told me. He managed to catch it. So it was mainly him and I. Luckily, he was like somewhat the same age as me, so we became good friends. Yeah, we go. I remember his name now. And basically, we would be supporting the old guy because it was like he was alone type of thing. It was his only visitors was like his wife, and the wife didn't even come every. They weren't able to come every day, so it was him and I bonding with him and each other. It was bittersweet, and what killed the most was when I got my when I got my confirmation that I could leave, and like the heartfelt goodbye between the old man and me. Ah, dude, like because as much as English you didn't clearly understand, he still managed to get the gist of it. So yeah, and like he was understanding, like I'm leaving now and everything. Like as I was saying bye to you guys, and I was saying bye to him, and we were just having a bit of a tiny conversation because his wife luckily was there, and she did some translation, and then he teared up, and then that killed me. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on with him. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. Because I don't know. It's just I really felt sorry for him. He was struggling a lot. And whenever he had to move around, he had to be moved around in a wheelchair mainly. He could maybe walk from one side. There we go. That's the thing. He had difficulties walking. So, we used to help him a lot. Walk to the toilet. Walk him to the shower. This and that. And yeah, no, it was an experience. I guess you could say we grew close to him. His wife was pretty cool. What else? What else is going on? Everyone else was. Oh yeah, no. So then, our neighbor, my neighbor across me, he was there for 16 years because. No, wow, 16 months, not years, sorry. This was just to explain how the guy that stayed for 16 years was trying to get out. It was a bit more, but out of respect, I had to cut it out. Thank you. Because his main goal was to go see his daughter. So he was never, I don't think he was ever going to use just like last resort, like, I'm done. I want to get out of here. I need to see my family. And that's what he did. Who else? I think there was 2 deaths in the middle of the night. In terms of not suicide, luckily, but just old age or from the other underlying conditions that they've had. So they passed away, and yeah. So that's all the negative stuff that happened. In terms of like what I've seen and experienced. And just the positive things has been, okay, getting to know my bed neighbor as well as one of the nurses because he watched Bleach. So I was like, hey, I also watch Bleach. So we were busy talking about anime, Dragon Ball Z, the whole 9 yards. And then, what else I was helping him download one of the TV shows. Oh, guys, there was no internet in that area. It was so sad. There was literally no internet. To get internet, like, to get signal, I had to be at a certain corner of my bed in that room in order to get the best signal just so I can have a conversation. Right, moving on. Best exchange for what was being going on was that he saw me watch a YouTube video about games and he saw the anime logo on the side. So he's like, hey, you watch anime? And I'm like, yeah, no, I watch anime, and we're having this conversation about anime. And here again, it seems like the audio between the anime talking and I guess when I was talking about my mom got cut out in the stream. So this next part is about me and my mom and the dialysis and kidney failure. Thank you. This and that, what she did, the process of the dialysis, how she's tired, and I just wants to go home and relax. And I was like, no, yeah, please, I know you want to relax, but you gotta do this important. It was a constant. So as much as it was happening, it was also like a bit of bickering of, come on, you know, you have to do this. I know it's annoying. I know it's tiring, but you have to do this. It's important. And yeah, she did it. She always made sure she did it, even if she didn't like it, because that process. Oh, imagine every single day having to go through that. I think it's the same thing as the whole. Okay, not the same, but it's the whole thing of needle in the plug, needle in the butt, needle in the plug. Needle in the blood, sending a sputum sample in, being told that you can't go yet, so you get more needles in your butt until you can go. Because you do it for 4 months, then you do 2 weeks, then every 2 weeks they take your sputum test and then they check it out. So yeah, I was in the hospital from February up until May, doing that same entire process. Then again, sorry guys for like looking every other area. It restarted again, but only a minute. Nettles, where was I? Or should I just continue? Where did it restart? Or should I just continue, rather, if I should say? Continue. Okay. Okay for now. I'm good. Thank you. So then, yeah. In terms of at home, luckily my mom had like my aunt, my brother, my guardians always go to see to her and everything, so that was fine. At least I was more happy and calm that she actually had people there. For me, I was like, you know what? I'll adapt. I can't. I still, like I said, had friends. I had sisters that came to visit me and kept me company and busy and everything. So it was bittersweet, but we managed. Even my guardians, they had like one of their drivers that drove them around. He would sometimes bring me food, and then he left me with money. No, what is it? No, he left me with food, and then eventually, when I came to visit Mauritius again, they left me with money to give him for all the times that he came to give me food or things like that, because they'd like say, okay, no, Tom needs this and Tom needs that, please go and get, so I was supported there. I did get new soap, just by the way, if anyone was wondering. I managed to get new soap, so that was a plus. Yeah, and then it was the one day where sputum test, and then after a few days we got the results back, and boom bam bam, your boy was free to go after so many months. February, March, April, May. Well, not May, but February, March, and April, and then just the beginning of, well, actually no, it was on the beginning of May, but before. So April, either way, that period of time, your boy was able to be let go. So then, I my things and everything, and the plan was for me to go on a Monday. So that was supposed to be the plan, but there was hiccups with booking and everything. So I'm watching it. No worries, Jay, man. You do your admin work, man. You do your admin duties. Um, luckily enough, I have no bots that are being rude. So to all the bots out there, thank you. I guess I don't really know if I have bots here. But yes. Then I got out, and then I was supposed to leave on the Monday, but which was, let me just get the calendar out. 2020 and right. So that's Sunday. So yeah, so I was meant to go on the 7th of May in 2018, but rather I landed on the Saturday, because no, not the Saturday or the Sunday morning. No, Friday I was released. Saturday they booked my, so Friday I was released. Saturday they booked my flight. That Saturday morning, or that Saturday afternoon, and from there, we landed and I don't know what happened, but so he took me to the airport, and apparently I don't know what happened, but my flight was late in South African time or something. So I was supposed to arrive much earlier than I did. So then we landed, and then met my guardian there, as well as a good friend of mine, Shanice. Uh, so they were there. We chilled, and then I went home. So on the way home, I was speaking to my guardian and uh, my mom. So this is what I found out post what happened. My mom said, she heard that I was coming home that day, and she was like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna go rest a little bit, and I'll see him later, So she went to go rest, and apparently that day she had no feeling of tiredness at all. Like apparently she was okay. Like then she was like okay, so no one thought anything of it. So then I landed about 9. We got home at about 9 o'clock. That evening. Then got into the house. Then I got home, said hello to everyone. Pixie went and then straight to my mom's room. I knocked on the door and she was asleep, or so I guess I thought. Because what happened was, she was snoring really loudly. I get trigger warning before I continue. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. So she was snoring very loudly, and I was like, So I went up to the bed. And I was like, Janet, like, you here, like, mom, like, because yeah, the whole Janet mom thing, that's another story for another stream. Well, not another stream, but for another podcast, if I continue to do it. Okay, thank you. So got home. I was calling for her, and I was like, okay, you know what? She's streaming. She was snoring loudly, so let me see her tomorrow. So then I went to bed, and then I only fell asleep at about like 2, because I don't know. It's like I was trying to listen to the snores. Maybe to hear her get up, maybe to go to the toilet. I don't know. So eventually I heard her stop snoring, and then I was like, okay, well, she's probably like stopped snoring, because I've been used to her before, where she used to snore and then just stop snoring. So I didn't think too much about it. So then I went to bed, and then that next day, yeah. So then the 6th of May, Sunday, I'm waking up, and here I am. I'm hearing my cousin calling for my mom's name, and then I hear my guardian, and then I'm like, what's going on? Because my mom's room and my guardian's room are right. My mom's room and my room are right next to each other. So then I'm hearing like calling, like they're calling her name, call Janet. I'm like, what's going on? So then I'm slowly waking up, and then I go into the room, and then I see my cousin. She's bawling her eyes out, and my guardian as well. She's just like, and then I go into the room, and that was it. There we. She passed away after spending 4 months in hospital in Mauritius, only having like phone calls and video calls with her and whatever. It's okay. Don't. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Thank you. So after 4 months of being in hospital, I keep thinking February, March, April, 3 months, 3 months. Unless it was in January. Okay, I don't. For some reason, I don't. It's trying to count January for one of the months, but I don't know. So after 3 months of being in hospital, got home. Landed. Okay, yep. 1 moment stream. My brain's derping. Whew. Okay, I'm good. We're good. Okay, I'll drink water. Wrong pipe. Somehow that stopped my tear ducts. In a way. The wrong pipe. Okay, yep. sorry guys. Just give me a moment. Right. So after 3 months of being in hospital, I come home. I sleep for another day because I say, you know, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll speak to you tomorrow. And then that Sunday morning, it just doesn't happen. She officially moved on, man. It's just. She moved on. Some say that that reading was that. Hey, thank you, AG. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. So some say that last thing was just like her sorting her body, which I don't know why people told me that. It doesn't make me feel any better about the situation. But regardless, I'm back. We're back. Here we are. So, I'm back, but now my brain's just trying to recalculate itself. So, as I was saying, it's like the soul leaving the body. Unfortunately, we couldn't tell what time of death it was, because I don't know how the body going cold thing, the whole thing worked, but it was too late when the paramedics arrived to, like, actually tell at what time she had passed on during the course of the last night morning period. And yeah, that's that happened. So she passed on. Obviously family came. I had friends that arrived. Big ups to them. Really appreciate you all. For those that knew me before, for those that knew me before, like, and Jay, I don't know if I told you. I think you're one of the few people I told, or you heard a bit later. But like, to all those that were there, I thank you guys for the support. It was amazing. And then yeah, my friends came to, like, a little, just to, because when things were busy at home, they like took me to literally just chill and have some ice cream at McDonald's, because just to get me away. So yeah, I was yeah, we had ice cream. We came back. Unfortunately, we were a bit too slow on the time, so my mom was already driven off, and I forgot what. I guess the undertakers already. I don't know if the undertakers want to take the body from the house to the hearse. Or I don't know. I forgot the names of each thingy, what they're called. So then, yeah. Then it's just, I don't know, guys. It was tough. It was tough. Because I really had no distractions after that, because then it was the funeral, and after the funeral, it was just, I don't know, it felt, after everything calmed down, it was just me. Yeah, I had my guardians around, had friends and everything, but it felt like it was just me. And yeah, I even had my brother, but and I wondered how it affect, and even how it affected my brother was insane. But it felt like it was just me. And to be honest, I went on a bit of a bender at that point, because I didn't have a job as well, so I couldn't even distract myself a bit with work or anything, because again, the Mauritius thing was a contract. So okay, I wouldn't say I went on a bender, but for me, a bender is, I just spent a lot of, like, unnecessary money on whatever, computer parts, unnecessary things that I didn't need. But either way, I guess I survived that. always said that since my mom's passing, if that hasn't driven me to not drink or smoke or anything of that, nothing else in the world will be able to make me do that. Because it was my mom that told me, don't drink or anything of the sort. So I was like, okay, don't drink. Cool, easy, done. Like, it wasn't even a debate. It was just like, don't drink. I was like, okay, mom. And since she passed, I still haven't. So there's nothing anyone, I guess you can say, can tell me that'll make me think otherwise. Whew, that was a roller coaster. And that's why I'm doing the stream. That is why I'm doing the stream, because I guess you can say for her. We weren't able to do like any organ donations or anything, unfortunately. But what I do know is that there are many people out there that are going through the same thing, that need an extra kidney, need an extra heart, eye, brain, eyes. I don't know what can't and what can, but the whole whatever number of yards that you can that people need in terms of organ donation, there are people out there that need it. So I decided, let me do the fundraiser stream in honor of that. Cause I was ready. I was like, yep, you can take my kidney. I don't need it. I don't even drink, so the one kidney is gonna be fine. Yeah. It's just. This is why I did the stream this month. This is why I said I couldn't visit her grave this year, so I'm gonna do something different because she likes helping people. So let me help an organization that wants to help people. Then they want to help people with organ donation. They want to educate them. Because apparently in South Africa only like 10% or something of it, or only sign up for organ donation. So this is why I did the stream. For all the 28 plus 2 extra days, because I think it's important. And even if you can't donate, you can share that education, you can share that knowledge with people, so that they know that they can if they want to. And yeah, whew. If you want to.
Because you're not letting me.
I'm in the zone.
Now? You need hugs and give me
Okay, hold on, Extreme. He wants to give me hugs. Guess this is from all of you, and siphoned through Haley. I'm okay as I can be. I appreciate the words of support, guys. Whew. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll make sure to hug you all back once COVID is lifted and everyone can be out a lot more and see everyone. Whew. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Like my brain no more word the proper thing. Like there's no process. It's just yeah. I believe in stories. I believe in organ donation. And one day when I don't know if my lung is gonna work, but eventually, unfortunately, I can't get a tattoo. But I'm gonna sign up for Tell. I believe it was tomorrow. That was the other thing I was gonna try and do. And yeah. Again, if you wanna find out about organ donation,
I got you.
I mean, you can go here. They recently had a video about blood types and organ donation, and they say organ tissue donation, but I guess it's different. And then, if you'd like to support the fundraiser, cool. I don't think they ended. I don't know. I'm not sure what time because they set up. So I'm not sure when they ended the time period. But yeah. Oh, that was a rough ride. It was a real rough ride. But yeah, my mom has taught me a lot. So I guess going back on the previous mentions is that I believe the installation of my mom and how she's been to people. That's why I do what I do. Because I don't know. My mom loved people. Like I was saying to you yesterday. I remember that like to my best friend one time. My best friend was saying something about a joke or something, or not a joke. He was explaining something, and it was something joyous. And my mom, I guess she didn't understand the concept, but she saw the joy in my best friend's like reaction to everything, and she was laughing and smiling with him, and like it was just like, and the story like I don't know. I can only remember now that she is laughing and smiling. I can hear her now, just anything. You just laugh and smile. Again, that's where I get my random humor from. And loving people is just one of the things. When she was still good and healthy, and when my guardians' mothers were alive, when she was looking after them, the older one, she didn't speak English. She mainly spoke Hebrew and a bit of German. And my mom, that out of the blue, she managed to adapt to learning how to speak German for her, so she can communicate with that granny. Well, to me, she was like my gran. It's like to communicate with my gran and look after her and understand what she needed. She understood her better than my guardians sometimes. So it was fun. But then that was mom. She had that type of heart. She had. I don't know if I was just like.
You just end and restart.
And then restart. Okay, wait. I'm gonna do the mic check quickly.
It's not working.
My mic sounds nice. Check 10. And oh yeah, we're back. We're back.
There we go.
My mic sounds nice. Check 10. There you go. Mic checks are good. Mic checks are good. So yes. Oh.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
It's very loud.
Yes, it is.
It's very. Okay, perfect. Mic sounds nice. If you get the references of my mic sounds nice, that 10 out of 10. Right, I should close. I'm good with the water for now. Thank you.
Aggressive hit pass.
No, they're aggressive, Haley.
No.
They're aggressive.
No.
They're aggressive.
No.
Aggressive. Okay, fine. That's head scratches.
Yes, you got sketches.
No.
Aggressive head pats and sketches.
No, aggressive head pats. No, mine is the scritches.
Okay.
Yay. Wait, Jay, I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate that. I don't know. Rather, thank you all for your support, is what I should actually rather just be saying. And as I was saying before the stream cut, my mom, I was going to say that my mom taught me a lot on how to be loving to humans. There we go. Loving to humans, there we go. loving to humans and just being patient. Cause I don't know, I don't know how. Cause I've tried learning different languages. I don't know how she managed to adapt better than I have. But I guess she had cause, reason, and effect. And when my mom has a reason, when my mom has like I will do this. I know I need to do this. I will do this because I have to do this. It is in her blood to do. Like, I don't know, she has she has responsibility, a sense of responsibility for a human, for herself, for her job. She had a lot of respect, and I think she's done her best to instill that, and as well as patience within me, so that I can be a better human to everyone else. Like, I'm not a hero. I'm not a hero. I'm just this human being sitting on a chair. Communicate. It's not a throne. It is a normal chair. Sharing my life story. One of the hardest parts of my life stories with my friends. But thank you, Nettles. I'm just a human. I'm really just a human. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you like the podcast and explaining what I did and why I did the fundraiser stream. I did promise that I'll give everyone a wrap at the end of it for all that donated. I'm like about 4 months behind on that promise, so it's not gonna be a wrap, but more of a melodic thank you to everyone. So let us begin from the top. Dun 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 dun. Let's go, chicken wings, go, Manish. Chicken Ringer Z, Wolfman Dan, 08, Ghost, 47, Man Myself Again, Anonymous, Firebird, Astral Generic Suffix, A.G. Mandian Carl, Kuya Bray, Stephanie, Narabuki, Dylan, Shanice, Violet, Blue Out. I'd like to say thank you all for donating to the stream, and I appreciate you all. Dun, 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 dun. I love you all. Have a wonderful day further. But yes, thank you all for donating and supporting me, and to everyone that has retweeted and shared everything, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I really appreciate all the support, and to tell themselves for giving me the opportunity to do this fundraiser for them. May this year be an even greater one. Till then, Chicken Wing Z, signing out. If you would like to continue donating to the fundraiser stream, or if you'd like to donate to the fundraiser stream, I will put the link in the bio. And yeah, thank you so much, and hope to see you in the next video, whichever it may be. Until then, mwah, love you.